guys, this is Julia Carty, your Diamond Ambassador, and I am so excited to be concluding this series that the Jules and I did to give you 18 tips to rock your business in 2018. And I'll be honest, from typically when I'm giving this opportunity to share on challenges or videos, I'm always like racking my brain thinking, what am I going to share? What am I going to say? I feel like I've said the same thing over and over for the past 3 years. But I will be honest, I knew exactly what I wanted to talk about from day one. I thought, okay, I know my topic. And it was just in my mind. It was on my heart. And when I say it, if you know me, you're going to think, Julia, that's not your strength at all. But I want to talk about balance. How to balance this business with your crazy busy schedule, with your family. Maybe you have young kids. Maybe you work full time. Maybe you volunteer at church. Maybe you do all those things. And I think that's probably one of the number one things I hear from people are, I'm just so busy. I don't know how to fit this in. Or probably really one of the number one reasons people quit on me or on us is they just feel overwhelmed or they feel stressed. And I am the first one to say I have felt those ways. Felt that way often. I have felt stressed. I have felt overwhelmed, anxious, and honestly, just towards the end of 2017, I started thinking, I should not feel this way. The Lord brought Plexus into my life. It has been a great blessing. Many of you know my story. And I know He is a God of peace. And He did not bring this into my life for me to always feel stressed and always anxious about, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. There's just not enough of me to go around. Like, I know that that's not true. So I was thinking, okay, what can I do about this? And I do have notes just to kind of keep me on track and not here all day. But, I was driving down the road in December and it just hit me out of nowhere. And I've never really thought about this because just to let you know a little bit about my background, all I ever wanted to be was a stay-at-home mom. Nothing more. I never had any more ambitions. I just wanted to be a mom. I wanted to be a wife. I wanted to be a mom. I wanted to stay home, cook, clean, which is really funny because I can't cook now. It never dawned on me ever to own my own business, to be successful. As I was driving down the road, and I can tell you, I remember I was driving, looking out the window, and it hit me. I was like, I have it all. And I do. You always hear you can't have it all. I was thinking, I have it all. I have 4 beautiful, healthy children. I have a husband who loves me. I have a very, very successful business. And no one really can argue with me right there. I mean, I do. And I'm like, how did I get here? Like, seriously, this is not even something I ever really, really desired growing up. But this is where I am, and I'm so thankful because I love it, and I enjoy it, and I truly do, and I want you to enjoy it too. And you will not enjoy it. You will not stick with it if it's not fun, honestly. You will not stick with it if it's not something that you do feel like you can have it all, and maybe you don't have kids, maybe you don't have a job, whatever, but you want to be able to have a life outside of Plexus. Put it that way. We all do. So I'm going to give you some practical tips today on how to, when I went into this, I was like, it was balance. I want to train you all how to stay balanced and how to have a successful, thriving business, but also enjoy life beyond the Plexus wall. So I will say I've watched so many videos on time management, how to balance. I mean, I have Googled, I have searched high and low. So none of this is me. I really just kind of took what really spoke to me and I put it in one video for you. So the first thing is I heard someone say, you need to take balance out of your vocabulary. You need to stop worrying about balancing. I was told very early on by a diamond that said, you're never balanced. Either you're giving a little bit, you're giving more to Plexus or you're giving more to your family. It's never going to say balance. And for a while there, I was like, you're right. Oh, you're never balanced. But now I like this. You need to throw balance out of your vocabulary and learn to blend. Honestly, we always from the beginning said, you can work this business in the nooks and crannies of your life. Some days I laugh at that. I'm like, my nooks and crannies are pretty big these days. But to truly enjoy this business, to truly thrive in this business, you need to learn to blend it with your friendships, your family, your home life, with your job even, and learn how to blend. So I'm going to give you just a few tips of how to blend, how to work this, as we say, in the nooks and crannies of your life. The first thing is just something, honestly, I didn't even get it from another video. It was just have non-negotiables. That is something I have learned these past 3 years. You need to have non-negotiables. You need to know your priorities and what's important to you. So just for example, my non-negotiables are Sundays. I don't work on Sundays. Now, if someone wants to buy from me, yeah, I'm going to respond back to them because you need to be available. But my team knows if you text me and you have some, problems, it's Sunday and I'm either at church or I'm with my family. And so Sundays are kind of off the table for me. Now, I know a lot of you, that's like your big work day, and that is fine. I would say protect some time. Sometimes of the week that you say, you know what, unless it's a prospect, unless it's a customer, I'm really going to protect this time for my family and myself. Dinner time. My phone is up. I don't even take my phone to the dinner table. Dinner time is off limits, period. I hope that's the same for everyone. School pickup. Guys, this is something I learned. For me and my schedule, all 4 kids, my baby went to kindergarten this year, they're at school. But if I am in the school pickup line and it's time to pick up the kids, my phone is off. They're going to get my undivided attention because I promise you, all 4 of them are going to want to tell me about their day and everything. Now, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, it's just real life. I can't plan all my coaching calls. I can't talk to my entire team during school hours because guess what? A lot of you work. A lot of you are teachers. So I know that in the afternoons, I'm probably going to have to plan some things while my kids are home. But that first 30, 45 minutes, it's theirs. And I'm going to listen to them, and I'm going to be all there with them. Another non-negotiable for me is time alone with God. First thing in the morning. This is something I've really implemented, honestly, just the past 18 days. Something I just learned. If I wake up and roll over and start checking my email and checking my messages, I can fall down a rabbit hole. And then that pocket of time that I have time to sit in quiet and read my Bible and spend time with the Lord, it's gone and my kids are awake. So I know I cannot touch my phone, I cannot touch my computer until after I've gone downstairs and had, what we have is a quiet time. Now, again, not everyone's going to have that. That's just for me a non-negotiable, not first thing in the morning. So have some non-negotiables. They could be anything. It could be date night. Maybe you're young and you only have kids. Maybe it's like when I'm out on my date on Friday night with my boyfriend, I'm not going to work Plexus. That's okay. It's great to have boundaries. Number 2, sit and have a conversation with what we've learned to call our shareholders. Your husband, your kids, your boyfriend, your parents, whoever it is that you do life with on a day-to-day basis. Sit down and say, hey, I have some big goals for Plexus. Here they are. I share with them. I would really like to be Ruby by convention. And for me to do that, I'm going to have to spend X amount of time on Plexus. When I'm with you, I might have to check my phone some. Will you please give me grace? My children, they know that if mommy hits a certain point or a certain rank, they get to go to San Diego, to the zoo. Like, we love to travel. They know if I ever hit double diamond, they're going to Hawaii with me. I have made goals with the family. So, they're in there. It's actually a snow day, just to give you. That's why I'm in my bedroom and not in my office. My kids are here. This is me blending my business with my family time. So I'm hiding out in the room right now. But they know mommy's in there making a video to help train her team so that hopefully her business will continue to thrive and we can go to Hawaii. I promise you, that's all my kids care about. So share with your shareholders. Give them, they're sacrificing some things for you to succeed in this business, but they're going to reap the benefits of it. So have that open communication with them. Number 3, identify and eliminate time wasters. Guys, this is huge. We waste so much time. When I first started, it was Candy Crush. Everybody was playing Candy Crush. We were like, delete Candy Crush off your phone. I don't really hear too much about games on your phone, but if you have games on your phone, phone, delete them. You don't need them. TV, we waste a lot of time doing TV. I love TV. Everyone that knows me knows I'm a TV-aholic, but definitely have pulled back because of Plexus. Really just look at your day and how you spend your day. Number one thing, and y'all, I'm guilty of this every day, that rabbit hole of Facebook, scrolling. You need to make sure you don't sit there and scroll if you have a whole to-do list over here. So just make sure you are eliminating those time wasters. And number 4, this might step on some toes, but lately I've been hearing a lot of excuses. And I'm just going to say it. Stop blaming your family, your kids, or others, whatever, your job, for you not getting things done. It is not their fault that you are not managing your time well. It is not their fault that, and it's easy for me to say, oh my goodness, it's snow day, my kids are here, I cannot work Plexus today. Yes, I can. And you know what? I can come in here for 5 minutes and do something real quick while they're playing Barbies, and then I walk out and I go and play a game of Uno with them. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm in here making a video. They're cleaning their rooms. So you know what? When I come out, we're all going to go eat a brunch all together. Stop using your family as an excuse, your job as an excuse for you not to get the things done you need to get done with Plexus. And I'll even go to say this, because I hear a lot, ever since I started Plexus, my relationship with God is just, down, I'm not doing the things I need to do. I'm not spending time with God. I'm not going to church. Like, whoa, that's not Plexus's fault. You kind of have to look at it. And, I've been there. Like, oh my goodness, it's so hard to get up early in the morning and spend time in the Word because I was up on a Zoom till 11 o'clock last night. Guys, that's still my choice. And I'm a huge believer the Lord brought this into my life. So this is really with anything in life. You have to take responsibility of your time. You choose how you spend it. You choose how you prioritize it. So if things that you are a huge priority, which I hope your faith, your family, your friends, it should all come before Plexus. And it's your responsibility to make sure it stays there. But then guess what? There's plenty of time during the day, I promise, because we all get the same amount of minutes during the day, to fit Plexus into that schedule. So I hope I didn't step on anybody's toes. I don't like to step on people's toes. Okay, so how can you take control of your time? How can you because if you don't control your time, it's going to control you. And so I'm just going to give you a few little things right here. These are like practical things. Make lists. Look, right here. This is a list. I went and bought this at Hobby Lobby the other day. I love lists. Always have a long list, and we love our hundreds list, and we have our list, and I'm trying to see, I don't even have my calendars over there, but have your list of prospects, your list of customers, your list of teammates, list of to-do things. That way, when you're ready to work, it's already written down, and you can cross it off. The average person gets 5 to 10 things done a day. So, for me, my list is ongoing. What was on my list yesterday? Some things kind of got pushed to today, and that's okay. I don't go to bed stressed. I'm not going to bed anxious right now because I say, you know what? Tomorrow I will finish that list, and I have it written down, and I know when I'm going to work today. Number 2, I heard this from a huge professional network marketer, and I love it, and it's so true. Our business is built on 15-minute blocks. A successful network marketing business is typically built on 15-minute blocks. And guys, that's why the lists are so important. That's why time management. Maybe you work full-time, but on your way to work, you got 15-minute drive, you can voice message probably 10 or 15 teammates and just check in on them. You can voice message a few prospects and see if they're interested in taking advantage of our special right now. That's a 15-minute block. Just like right now, I'm taking a 15-minute block to come in here and make a video real quick. And then I'm going to get back to family time because it's a snow day. 15-minute blocks. If you're really working this business like, say, a part-time job, 10 hours a week is 40 15-minute blocks. Guys, you can do it. So look at your schedule, look at your list, and see when can I fit in that 15-minute block. And that kind of goes into number 3. Have a calendar. Your calendar should be king. And I wish I had it, but it's right over there. I live by a calendar. And y'all, we call ourselves CAR-T Chaos, but we live by a calendar. I even asked our children's minister at church, when is VBS? When is kids camp? Already, because I need it on my calendar to make sure, because those two things are very important in our family. Our kids will go to church camp, our kids will go to VBS. So I want to make sure it's on my calendar so I don't plan any Plexus stuff around it. So live by your calendar. Have a time, like I said, try to protect Sunday nights. So I typically do it Saturday nights, but a lot of people use Sunday to plan out your week. Know your goals. Have your list, know what you need to do, have what you're going to do. Guys, I plan it out by literally the minute. And I know some of you are like, that is not my personality. Guys, neither was it mine, but my life is so much more enjoyable. I've learned to blend Plexus with my life so much more because I live by a calendar. Now, obviously, snow days happen. So, I've had to cancel a few things. I've had to push a few things. There's grace. That's okay. I was supposed to have one-on-ones and stuff, and I had to say, you know what, my kids are home, and they don't get to stay home much, so let's reschedule for next week, and that's okay. That's the beauty of this business. And so I don't want you to feel bound by a calendar. I want you to feel free because you have a plan, you have your list, your shareholders know your goals, and you're going to work this, and you're going to love it, because I'll tell you, the more you're enjoying this business, the more people are going to be attracted and want to be part of it. Because I always say it, our financial freedom is great with Plexus, but our time freedom, the fact that I have a husband at home full time now and we can pick up and go whenever we want, is to me the greatest part of this job. Okay, so very last thing, I think I have gone way over my time limit that I was supposed to do, but I love this, and I got this from a fellow diamond. When you start feeling overwhelmed and stressed, which we all do, guys, there's seasons in life, there's days, and those are feelings that I feel like are easily to feel in this business. You feel overwhelmed, you feel stressed. I want you to watch your language to yourself, not your language. Well, hopefully you're not using bad language to other people either. And I love this, and this called me out. But instead of saying, oh my goodness, I need to make that video for my team because I told them I would, change it to, hey, I'm going to go make a video because I have an opportunity to share with my team how to be more successful with this business and to encourage them. See, it totally changed my mindset. Oh my goodness, I need to follow up with all my customers today. I haven't talked to any of my customers this month. I need to do that. Hey, I'm going to spend a few 15, 30 minutes following up with all my customers. I'm so thankful that so many people have trusted me and that I have a thriving business. Change my mindset. Oh my goodness, I have so many people messaging me. This is me. I have so many messages. How am I supposed to keep up with all this? All these people need stuff from me. Sit down. How amazing is it that my team is excited and they're wanting to work this business and they're reaching out to me? I'm going to sit down for 15 minutes and reply back to as many as I can. I'm going to sit here in the parking lot. I did this at the school. I'm going to drop the kids off at school and sit here for 15 minutes because my Orange Theory class doesn't start for 30 and respond back to as many people as I can. And then I'll walk away and I'm not stressed. Now, did I do everything on my list? No, but I know 15 minutes is going to come up another time today, and I'm going to work on that list. So I hope this was a lot of information. I know. Hopefully this is just an encouragement that don't get overwhelmed. Don't get stressed in 2018. Learn to blend it with your life. Learn to make Plexus part of your life, and don't just struggle with how do I balance this? How do I balance this? Because I feel like I've done that for 3 years, and these tips I think are just a little bit freeing for me. So hopefully they're freeing for you. And if you have any questions or tips, again, I love an Erin Condon planner. Woohoo! To me, it's just my life. But just put them in the comments. We'd love to hear them. And thank y'all. And I'm so excited about 2018. If you haven't watched all the other 18 videos or 17 videos, do so. I'll tell you, this is what I do. Buy yourself some earbuds right here. Put them in your ears. And while you're blow drying your hair, listen to a training. And that's kind of another little time tip for me. So thank y'all. So thankful you're on the team and can't wait to work this business with y'all this year.